Our first trip is planned for this Sunday as our first regular tourism trip, and at this stage we're looking pretty good for numbers. Seems to be quite a bit of interest from the locals, and we'll go forward from there.
So do you have a full boat going out?
At this stage I think there might be one or two spots left, and that's about it for Sunday. We had to restrict our numbers on the boat due to COVID. Certainly in the future we'll be increasing the numbers that we can carry each day, but for now we're sticking to smaller numbers.
And tell us how your business has sort of been impacted by COVID and how good this is that you've got a bit more business.
Yeah, COVID certainly has had a huge impact on tourism in Townsville, and especially our business. We were 60% international tourists and 20% interstate and 20% locals, and a lot of locals were coming out when they had other visiting friends and relatives, and so basically we were shut down with the restrictions on tourism for at least 3 months. So with the things opening up again, we're just starting off really at the moment to try and rebuild our numbers.
How often are you planning to take boats out to the greenhouse?
Initially we're going to be starting with 1 day a week, and then after that we'll just see how the demand goes, and with other operators we'll look at working with them so that we can maximise the number of days that the site is accessed. One thing that's going to be very important is the message that people put across, and the tour guides, and it's not just the structure, it's not just the reef, it's the messaging that goes with that, the cultural messaging and the marine environment itself. With our tours out to the site, we'll be offering both snorkeling, scuba diving, and also introductory dives as well. So people who haven't scuba dived before, provided they're medically fit, will be able to scuba dive the site. We will be limited to 12 metres, but it gets them right down so they can see what's happening there. And with their experience underwater, then they'll also be able to participate in some of the citizen science, recording the fish life that they see, recording the coral growth and things like that. And with the coral greenhouse, as well as the structure, there's also these beds that have been put in place, like garden beds, where there'll be able to be bits of coral planted there to help to regenerate corals for areas that have been depleted. And so the citizen science will be a big element of that. And what's going to be really important is the messaging that our crew put across, both on the science but also on the cultural side and the historic use of the area as well.
So you said you'll be running tours weekly. Is that every Sunday for the time being?
At this stage we're planning every Sunday to go out to the site. And as I said, we'll look at demand and we'll try and increase that as things go. And also there will be other operators starting off soon as well, so it'll be a bit of working together to access the site. You don't want too many people on the site at once, but the Townsville marine tourism industry works well together, so I think it'll be a good thing.